Now, if you're like most e-commerce owners or managers, you'd probably like to add 23% or more to your post-purchase purchases, revenue, whatever you want to call it, right? I know when I was running my store, that is certainly what I would want to do. So what's the game plan for this? Well, the first and most important step, which may seem a little obvious, is you need to have some form of post-purchase follow-up. This can be done great with email through your email service provider, Klaviyo, Drip, whatever you're using. And that is going to go out and follow up with people after they've purchased, right? We want to not only send them a receipt or, hey, here's your purchase information, but follow up with them post-purchase. Maybe there's information they need to know about the product. Maybe you want to reinforce the benefits, reinforce that they made a good choice. And then also potentially starting to introduce towards the end of that and any additional products that you might have. Maybe, or it could be something like sending it on to a relative, like, hey, grab one of these for your friends. Depends on what your product or service is, of course, but you can shape it around that. And some of these, even though they're not explicitly selling, still generate good revenue and a lot of goodwill and engagement from your subscribers. Now, what else you can do is add on to that a cross-sell. So after your post-purchase flow or automation has completed, then you want to add in this cross-sell flow where you're going to promote an additional product or products to the people who have purchased. And again, this just takes a little bit of thinking, sitting down and going through it and thinking, what's next? What would they want? What would my customers like to receive or buy or purchase or get from me next? And putting that in front of them in a benefits-oriented way. So just doing this with your email marketing can really, really add to your post-purchase revenue. Highly suggest doing it. If you already have some of this in place, go back and make note of what I talked about how to position this and make those changes. Go through, maybe edit your emails if they're maybe a little bit too salesy. Maybe you can tone it down and split test that, see how it performs. If people aren't purchasing a certain product, maybe you switch the offer out. But there's a lot you can do with this, again, to really boost revenue and engagement from your subscribers and purchasers. And if you'd like help with this or other e-commerce email marketing, you can get in touch with me, Adam Moody, at oasisoptimization.com.